IUP-TV, behind the arm of its leader, Crispin Havener, will look to gun it downfield to a core of local television's finest talent. You may not see the faces of WIUP-FM often, but Matthew Albright and his team look to dial up the right tune to score. They've been fighting it out for IUP broadcasting supremacy. Now they're taking their fight to the gridiron. It's WIUP-FM and IUP-TV in a football classic. From George P. Miller Stadium in Indiana, Pennsylvania, it's the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic 2011, the first of what hopes to be a long-standing tradition among these two proud stations. And good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Bierman. Now let's first get to the rules of this game. The teams will be playing a little bit different than your normal football game. We'll play 4 15-minute quarters of 7-on-7 flag football, but the clock will be continuous, with the exception of possession changes and scoring plays. That is until the final 2 minutes of each half, where out of bounds and incomplete passes will also stop the clock. Now teams will be playing on a 50-yard field. First downs will be achieved by simply crossing the 40, 30, 20, or 10-yard lines. Now there is no excessive contact or tackling allowed in this game. As long as it's not engaged blocking, they will let it go. So pick plays, little nudges and everything will be let alone. They'll let boys be boys, but any full-on tackling, engaged blocking, or male-to-female contact will be penalized throughout this game. And also, defenses cannot blitz, and quarterbacks cannot run beyond the line of scrimmage for 3 seconds after the snap. After that, it is free willy for both defense to blitz and the quarterback to scramble beyond the line of scrimmage. Now, there are some other changes as well that we will point out as we go along the game. The two station managers, Crispin Havener for IUP-TV and Matt Albright for WIUP-FM, will have members that are both exclusive to their stations, as well as some who do both TV and radio. For those 9 players, a special draft was held prior to the game. Havener had the first pick and took Mike DeCastro, and Albright picked Cal Pilar as his first pick, but where the controversy lies is in the second round pick of Erica Stanish to IUP-TV. Erica is a host, producer, and a management team member for WIUP-FM, only does occasional fill-in work currently for IUP-TV's IUP News Center. And for the radio, in second in command, Benny Cunningham, he was none too pleased that Albright didn't take her first in order to keep her in the proper rank. Now, both Havener and Albright have said that this is what they agreed to, and there are also some radio members, such as Mackenzie Moore, who have done a lot more with TV than with radio, but ended up with the radio side. Stanish, for her part, says that it's a non-issue, and she's just out there to have some fun, although she has been giving some gentle teasing towards Albright for not picking her sooner. And now for the thoughts of those two station managers, we now turn to the other member of our broadcast team today. From IUP-TV's The Week in Review, here is Carissa Grossman. Carissa.
Okay, here I am tonight with Crispin and Matt. We have IUP-TV and WIUP-FM radio. So, what's your thoughts about tonight's game?
Well, we're just glad we got the lights on, first of all. But this is going to be a lot of fun. We've been planning on this for weeks, and we getting everything together. Everybody's so pumped to be out there playing, in front of the lights, in front of everybody who's watching at home.
What about you, Matt?
I kind of feel the same way. We were a little bit worried there at first about the lights, but now I'm pretty excited. The teams are warming up. It's looking like a good game is going to be about to take place here, so we're pretty excited.
Okay, so what's the exact point of this game?
I'll try to raise awareness for the stations, and of course we just want to have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's kind of like a friendly rivalry. I told Crispin the other day. It's like a little bit of a friendly rivalry between the two stations, so we just want to have some fun and see who can win a fun football game.
Okay, well, I wish you guys both the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for that, Carissa. And yes, we did have some issues with the lights. They didn't get on until after we were supposed to kick off, but they are on now, and we're ready for some football. We'll get things started when we come back, right here on IUP-TV. Rain has started the fall here at George P. Miller Stadium, as it has been throughout the day today here in Indiana. Hopefully it'll clear up. The forecast does call for some clearing a little later in this game. Now let's get to the field where WIUP-FM won the coin toss. They have decided to defer to the second half, so IUP-TV will take the ball at the 50-yard line. That's where Crispin Havener will be lining up the IUP-TV team. And we are underway here at George P. Miller Stadium. So glad you're with us for today's IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic as Havener begins the game with a quick throw out to Mike DeCastro. Cutting it back towards the middle of the field, and now he is met with some resistance by FM players. That's where he's brought down at the 41-yard line, brought down by Davis on the play. Crispin Havener, as he told us before the game, told me that he plans to stay in there as long as the game is close. If it gets out of hand, though, he is not afraid to pull himself and get someone else in there. On second down at the 41-yard line, and need another yard to get to the first down, remember? Pump fake out to Piper. Now he's going to scramble back, looking down the field, looking, now throws across the field towards the Castro, catches it, and he loses the football, but they're going to say he was down. He was down on the play. The flag got pulled before the ball came loose, and so it's a first down for IUP-TV. As we real quick take a look at the IUP-TV offense, it is led, of course, by Crispin Havener at quarterback, Mike DeCastro of the Big Hit, Ian Hanford of the Big Hit, and Josh Carney of the Big Hit are also in there on offense. Andrew Piper, the host of Mind Over Matter, was also joining them on offense, and the two ladies, as we mentioned, Erica Stanish earlier in our introduction, and Ashley Leister from the Weekly Review and the Big Hit is also out on the offense. It is first down at the 38-yard line. Havener takes the snap, drops back, and is looking. Now he's going to scramble, trying to find a receiver down the field, tries to pass out to Leister, who can't quite bring it in. Hit her in the hands, but couldn't quite get that one. Mackenzie Moore and Laura Sproul are on the coverage on that one. It's second down. Take a look at the WIP-FM defense real quick. It's led by Matt Albright, the station manager, with Anthony Scherer, Vaughn Johnson, Doug McConnell, and James Davis in there on defense for now. Laura Sproul and Julie Coyne joined them as well. Second down at the 38-yard line. Havener calling out the signals now. He tells them to go. Scrambles and throws to Ian Hanford on the rollout play, and Albright gets the flag, but not before Hanford gets 11 yards and a first down. We take a look at this one again. It's a simple rollout and finds Hanford, who breaks away very easily on that one from Albright, and it's a first down. It's a play that they've told us they might run a lot if it opens up with a bunch of different people. They know they have the speed and the size against some of these players in order to make some of these shorter passes work. They want to be deliberate in getting down the field throughout this game and not rely on such gimmicks and deep passes to get them down the field, but they're okay with getting 5 yards at a time. Pump fake on this play. This time they're going deep, going out towards Stanish, and she can't quite get to it. Pretty good coverage out there deep on the play, but taking a chance. It just said they wouldn't do very often, but they wouldn't be afraid to do that either. Havener doesn't have the biggest arm in the world. That was one of the big questions coming into this game. That's what FM thought. It'd be a weak link that, they could stop the stuff short and force him to have to go long. We'll see how that goes throughout the game. As IUP-TV takes a huddle here, ball at the 27-yard line. Determine what they're going to do with this one. And we have Scherer trying to get a flag, and, now we got some confusion, and they're going to have to take a timeout. An early timeout for WIUP-FM, a little bit of confusion on their part on what they were doing with their alignment on that one. Real quick, the referees for this game, as you see there in the middle, that's Tyrone Jones from the TV end. Also on the field is Fred Mitchell, as you see at the very top of your screen. And Chris Searles is the back official. He is back there with defense. Second down at the 27-yard line. And we might have had a jump there. It looks like Jones blew the whistle, and some players went as Havener throws down the field. I don't think this play is going to count. Let's get the official signal here. And it is a false start. Looks like that was on Mike DeCastro and Ashley Leister. Looks like they jumped at the sound of the whistle. Let's check the replay on that. Let's see if that was the case. Yes, it was. That's indeed. Jones blew the whistle, And they took that as the sign to go and not Havener's snap count. So now it's second down to 32. They have to get to the 20 for a first down. Havener drops back. He's a scramble to his left. Looking, now throws and incomplete. Trying to go towards Andrew Piper on that play, but well covered. And it'll be third down for the IUP-TV team. Looks like Early Havener is doing a lot of rollouts, trying to free himself to get some of the receivers downfield. But right on that play, IUP-FM with some great coverage. And now it'll be third down at the 32. Need to get to the 20 for a first down, and we get inside of 11 minutes here in this first quarter. Glad you're joining us for today's IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic here on IUP-TV. Havener, he lost track of the play count, and there's the flag. It's delay of game. Each team only gets 30 seconds to try to run a play after the ball is placed down on the field, and they didn't quite get that one off there. They were trying to huddle up, trying to figure out what they were going to do, and it took too long. A few more discussions, and there was the flag thrown by Fred Mitchell. Third down now, the 37. Again, they got to get to the 20, so it's in essence a 3rd and 17. Havener pumping, trying to find someone downfield. Still looking up. Now he's going to scramble. He's up past the 30 and 25. He's got the first down and more. Breaks through a tackle, and he's gone. Touchdown, IUP-TV. 37-yard scamper for Crispin Havener. And IUP-TV is first on the board. Had all day to run there. He had no blitz. Everybody's downfield looking for a receiver. He's pumping, trying to find someone. Then he decides, you know what? I think I'm just going to run this ball. And there he goes. Scherr tried to get him, couldn't get him. It looks like Johnson was going to get him there, but couldn't quite get the flag. Actually, it looks like Havener hesitated, thinking the flag got pulled. But at last he's in the end zone, and there's the signal. Touchdown for IUP-TV, and that'll bring on Tyler Rupert to kick on the extra point. Rupert's a former high school soccer player and as well did some kicking in high school, so he is right at home as he blasts that one. Oh, my. I think that one's clear off to Jefferson County. That one is good. And at the 10-minute mark at the first quarter, IUP-TV is on the board first, 7-0. So their plan to be delivered is a little bit derailed. They tried a deep pass. They had to decide to run on the one play, but it worked out for Crispin Havener on that one as it ends in a touchdown. And they are on the board first, 7-0. We take a look at the scoring drive. Those 7 plays went all 50 yards. They did that in 5 minutes. And it ends with the 37-yard touchdown scamper by quarterback and station manager for IUP-TV, Crispin Havener. And now WIP-FM hoping to get a good start on their own here as they start this first drive with Cal Plar under center here for WIUP-FM. And they will take it from a direct snap from Marquita Holmes. Plar pumps. Now he throws it short out to Vaughn Johnson, who catches it at the 44. And he gets his flag pulled at the 41-yard line. The tackle on the play by Will Toms. Here's the WIP-FM offense real quick. Cal Plar is under center. Vaughn Johnson, Ronnie Zyber, Chris Galzeski, and Patrick Burke are out there along with Marquita Holmes and Mackenzie Moore. Second down at the 41-yard line. The snap to Pilar. He's looking, and still looking down the field. Now he's going to throw and intercepted. Intercepted by Lou Pelliera. And Lou gets all the way up to the 30-yard line. And he's brought down there by Vaughn Johnson. If we take a look at it again, looks like that was going out to Holmes, and that was well short of the mark. Toms was there also. Poor decision on Pilar's part. In fact, FM had been debating on what quarterback to use, and it was actually a secret until Pilar decided to post the information that he was going to be the quarterback the morning of. And TV looks like they got a good read on that one as they intercept the pass. And now they will take over at the 20-yard line, first down. Havener getting everybody up to the line. FM's backing off on this one as Havener rolls out, throws, and it's caught. Josh Carney up to the 10-yard line. He actually will mark him at the 11. It'll be second down. Gain of 9 on the play to Carney from the big hit. And Havener does a quick little check with me with Ian Hanford as they take it second down at the 11-yard line. Havener gets a signal to go. He's going to roll out again with the blitz from Sproul, but he fires at the Ian Hanford. And on the same play, the rollout play they were talking about earlier, they score their second touchdown. A strike of 11 yards to Hanford, and TV is now up 13-0 here in the early going. We saw they had the discussion right before the play, and it looked like if it worked once, let's try it again. And that's exactly what they do here. The splits by Sproul can't get there. Hanford breaks off his coverage as he makes the route towards the sideline. And it's 13-0, and Rupert pounds in the extra point, and it's now 14-0 right out of the gate for IUP-TV. They take advantage of the interception on the pass from Pilar. That was intercepted by Pelliera. And now FM off to a rough start here as we go to our first break. 14-0 right out of the gate for IUP-TV. We'll be back right after this. A shot of the Kovacic Convention Athletic Complex. We welcome you back to the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic. TV's up to a quick 14-0 start. They just completed a second touchdown drive on an 11-yard touchdown pass from Havener to Ian Hanford as they take advantage of an interception by WIUP-FM. They are firing out of the gates 14-0. Now WIUP-FM looking to see if they can start showing up here on first down at the 50-yard line. It's Johnson taking this snap. He's trying to hand off to Pilar, and it's a fumble. Johnson picks it up, and down he goes for a loss on the play. The change of quarterback, they're trying to give it to Pilar, maybe trying to do some sort of trick play or something, but they can't quite get the exchange, and down it goes to the ground. Tackle on the play, looks like it's Pelliera, who's off to a fast start there on defense. And so now stuck at their own 49 now. As a rule of this game, you get a 5-yard cushion here if you start at your 50-yard line. If you go back beyond the 45 to safety, or if you're above the 50, you lose 5 yards, ends a safety, but it looks like they're going to be further back towards the 45 as a big false start on that one. I think we'd give that to the whole offensive group there. If Zyber went, Galazeski went, Johnson went, that whole left side of the FM line moved, and now they're getting the spot right. It's going to be at their own 47. Play clock starting to run down, but they get it off. Pilar trying to find someone downfield. Pumps trying to break something open. Werfel coming on the blitz. He tries to get out to Galazeski, who can't hold on to the pass. Would have been a first down at about the 39-yard line. Quigley was there on the coverage. And it's third down now, back at their own 47-yard line. A rough start for the WIUP-FM team, who has spent many hours practicing actually in advance of this game. And this is one thing Crispin Havener pointed out before the game. He said, I would have liked a little time with my team. TV didn't really spend much time practicing. We might have another false start here. We do. Not even close. I think that time everybody went before Holmes snapped at the Pilar. But getting back to what we were saying with the practice earlier, TV didn't really get a chance to practice, and as much as Havener would have liked to have had a little bit of time, he said that actually will free him up, and they would never have spent as many hours practicing as FM did, because it would have made them a little bit too uptight. And in this game like this, they just kind of want to wing it. Let's see what they can do here on third down, their own 46. Pilar looking deep down the field, and way overshoots its intended receiver. Looks like it was maybe going to Vaughn Johnson. That was about 15 yards over his head. And so now it's fourth down, and now they're going to have to think about punting this one. Having to gain 14 yards, they're in their own end zone, so they don't get beyond 4 yards, it actually would translate into a touchdown for IUP-TV. And let's see what they're going to do here. Be very rare. They're going to take another timeout here. They're now only down to 1 timeout left for the rest of this half. But down 14-0. If they might want to take a chance here. We'll see what they decide to do. But again, if they don't get 4 yards on this play, the translation of the turn of the field would be obviously in the IUP-TV end zone, so it would count as a touchdown for IUP-TV. So it would make it 21-0 right out of the gate. So if they don't punt this here, I would be very surprised. Take a look at the IUP-TV bench. We will get to the IUP-TV defense. We haven't had a chance with all the goings on of this game. We'll get to them as we get to our next drive. As FM comes back out, let's see what they're going to do. Yalazeski is back there, 7 yards back, so it's looking like this will be a punt. And it is, and it's up, and it's short. And, oh, it's hit by some TV players. It's down on the ground. They're fighting for it. Who got it? It looks like Will Toms and Tim Quigley are down there with Anthony Scherer.
Your arms on the outside.
Jones looking for the ball, wants him to get up. Toms has it. And TV will take the ball over at the 24-yard line as they come back out here. In good field position, although the referees aren't quite marking it there. It was down to 26 with the reverse of the field. It should be at the 24. Looks like they got their math wrong, which is surprising because Tyrone Jones is actually a math major, math education. So, well, hey, it happens. In a game like this, these are first-time officials, as well as for many of these players that are playing, their first-time players. Though some of them have played some high school ball, but nonetheless, it's first down. It'll be at the 36 as the quick throw out to Nick Castro, and that'll gain nothing as he's met there on that one. Looks like it was Burke on the tackle. Patrick Burke, as we quickly we're trying to get back to the line here for TV. Be second down to 36 again. It looks like we had a little bit of a marking error. This should have been at the 24. We're going to take it from where it is. Second down at the 36-yard line. They break the huddle, trying to get their formation set up. Clock running down the 2. They get it off. A backwards pass to Castro. This counts a run. Trying to make a move. He gets past Scherer. He's going down the field. First down and more. Up to the 15, and down he goes at about the 14-yard line. Mike DeCastro showing off the speed and showing off why he was the first pick of that combo draft. As you see after the backwards pass, gets around Scherer, going down the field. A pick play there looks like by Misha Fuller, as Davis is the one who ultimately brings him down, but not before a 22-yard gain. It's now first down at the 14-yard line. Haber trying to get everyone lined up. And we got the play stopped here. And it'll be a false start. We'll have to see who that was on. Let's take a look. And we had some people lined up beyond the line of scrimmage. That's not how you want to do it. Looks like that was Carney and DeCastro who are up above the line there. And well, hold on, looks like we have another spotting error. This should have moved from the 14 to 19. Instead, it's at the 21. Haber tries to get the pass out to Hanford, but can't quite get it there. Bring up second down, and at the 21-yard line, they will have to, I think they'll have to get to the 10. We've had a couple spotting errors throughout this drive here. The initial spot was marked back 12 extra yards. They lost another 2 yards on another error after a false start penalty. So taking it from the 21, we'll see. I mean, obviously, TV people should be paying attention to their spots, so it's kind of on both sides there to make sure everything's right. Play clock running low, and we're going to have another delay of game, I think. Well, now they're going to say he got it off. Well, Havener throws it up in the air. Was this a sack? We had a lot of things going on there. They're going to rule it as a sack. Say they got the play off and it was a sack. Anthony Scherer gets in there. Nicastro trying to block him, but can't quite do it in. I'm going to take a look at this one. That was close. I'm going to say he got the sack off on that one. So it'll be third down from the 25-yard line as the clock rolls down to 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Trying to huddle up here and get a good play call out of this one as it's third down. Got to get 15 yards up to the 10-yard line on this play. Havener trying to get everybody correctly spotted. Now he's going to tell him to go. Here comes Scherer on the blitz again as he rolls out and throws, and he finds Josh Carney at the 10-yard line. It'll depend on the spot if that's a first down or not. And it is a first down. Just beyond the 10-yard line. Scherer trying to force Havener out, but throws a bullet right to Carney. And it is a first down for IUP-TV. In striking distance again, looking to make this a 21-0 game here in the first quarter. Now we got some confusion. Ashley Leicester's trying to move in now. And and this time they didn't get it off. They didn't get it off. It will be a delay of game. And back they go to the 15-yard line. Another delay of game penalty for IUP-TV. It's been one of the only low spots, and otherwise great start for the TV team. And here they go at the first down at the 15-yard line. Havener rolling out again, and this time trying to go to Ashley Leister, but just out of her reach. Havener, though, off to a good start on this game. He is currently 7 for 12 for 58 yards. In that touchdown pass to Ian Hanford. Also has the rushing touchdown as well. As we have some more referee confusion. Trying to figure out what down it is. Referees are trying to say it's fourth down. They're trying to work things out. The clock continues to run. We're now inside 20 seconds. Looks like they figured it out. They're signaling second down, which is the correct down on this play. Second down and 15. Havener rolling out. And there was a blitz. He gets away from it. Havener now pumped. He's going to try to run it. Has the hold, and did he get in? No, they're going to single him out. They were singling out the 1-yard line. The last play of the first quarter. Havener just short of the end zone. IUP-TV will look to strike again when we come back here from George P. Miller Stadium in Indiana, Pennsylvania, as we end the first quarter with the score, IUP-TV 14, WIUP-FM nothing. We will be back with the second quarter action here from George P. Miller Stadium when we return on IUP-TV. Back here for the start of the second quarter of the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic, and Anthony Scherer is looking for an explanation here on this last play of the first quarter, wondering why that right there is allowed. It is allowed in the confines of this game. It is not an engaged block or a tackle. It is simply a pick. So the referees let that go. If anybody has to have any complaints, it's TV, as it looked like Havener actually scored on that rushing play. Nonetheless, though, we continue on. Start of the second quarter. It's first down to 1, and a quick throw to Ian Hanford, and it's a TV touchdown. 20-0 right out of the gate here as we start the second quarter. A quick 1-yard pass to Ian Hanford, and wow, this is just, if the stats, we'll show you the stats of the first quarter in a moment. But if those don't do it for you, this just shows utter domination here by the IUP-TV team right out of the gates. Tyler Rupert coming on to kick the extra point here to make it 21-0. And he blasts that home. 21-0 IUP-TV right at the start of the second quarter of play. They're still looking for more explanation there for that pick play. 8 plays, 36 yards, done in 5 minutes and 49 seconds. It ends in that 1-yard touchdown pass. Now some opinions on the FM sideline. Here's our sideline reporter, Carissa Grossman.
Okay, here we have WIUP-FM. We have Ben.
That's right.
And we have Jake. So, Jake, what is your what do you think is going to happen from here on?
I mean, from what I've seen, I can only predict a lot of yelling and outbursts. But in the game, I mean, probably just a lot of interceptions.
What about for you, Ben?
Well, I'm thinking that as soon as he and I get into the game, it's all going to turn around. You know, we're on the bench right now currently, and everything is going to turn around. We're going to score like touchdown after touchdown. Just him and me, just going back.
I like to hear that. So,
we have enthusiasm.
That's always good. So, thank you guys for the interview. I appreciate it, and good luck with the rest of the game.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you, Carissa. And as you saw, TV had to take a timeout there. That is their first timeout of the half. As Zyber looking to throw, gets away from Werfel. Now he's going to run. Past the 40 for a first down, up near the 30-yard line. Makes a move, still going. And down he's finally brought by Will Toms. Gain of 20 on the play. And that's their first big play of this half, for sure. They only had 5 yards coming into this play. As he gets away from the Werfel blitz, gets Bolt just right past Jess Owalk, where Thomas finally gets the flag, but not before a 20-yard gain on the play, and so it is now first down at the 30-yard line. Now we got some confusion here, trying to figure out where the spot is. Play clock's now running low. Will they get this play off? They do, and Marquita Holmes is going to keep the snap. She looks, she throws. Intercepted! Will Toms! He's going to go all the way! Touchdown, IUP-TV! The pick 6 by Will Toms. 22 yards for the touchdown. Holmes decides she's just going to keep the snap. And this one underthrown, going towards Burke on the play, and Toms, he can walk into that end zone. The blitz got to Holmes there by Pelliera and Werfel. They've been getting the blitz on a couple plays, but haven't quite gotten in there until now. A little high five to the other players playing on the other half of the field. There is that scoring drive. They didn't have to run any plays. They get a touchdown. The 22-yard return by Will Toms. It is a blowout so far. Pending this extra point here by Tyler Rupert. It's good. 28-0 IUP-TV. What a start for the TV team. I'm sure it is not a very happy feeling along that WIUP-FM sideline. Looks like they're trying to get some clarification. Thought that blitz came a little too soon on that one. We haven't noticed any major problems in terms of any of that. But it was a rough start for WIUP-FM. Here was the first quarter stats. No first downs, 5 yards, and a turnover. They only had the ball for 3 minutes there in the first quarter. Meanwhile, IUP-TV, as you can see, 131 yards. Zyber back under center, not dealing with Holmes on this one as he throws into the middle. Looks like it was going towards either Johnson or Moore, but it falls incomplete. They'll take that after that interception return a moment ago. Rather have the incomplete than the pick 6. Second down now at the 50-yard line. Now they're trying to get players off the field. They still have too many, I think. Or at least they think. Actually, now it looks like they only have 6 on the field. More confusion for FM. As Zyber drops, he throws, and he can't get it out to. Looks like that was going out to Patrick Burke. I'm going to count the players in the field right now. 1, 2, 3. I only count. No, there may have been 7. No, you know what? Galzewski just came in. So there was only 6 players on the field on that play. More problems for IUP-FM as we now have third down at the 50-yard line. Need to get something here. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Warfel chasing after him, gets the flag, but there's another penalty flag. And I think they're going to call that Warfel went too soon on that one. That's exactly what they're going to call. Offsides. Legal blitz on Brent Warfel. Put our clock to it. And, oh, not even close. Not even 2 seconds. So, FM will get another chance here on third down at the 45. Need to get to the 40-yard line, remember, to get a first down. The first downs are at the 40, 30, 20, and 10 for this game. Zyber takes the snap. Looking, this time it's a legal blitz, and Warfel gets to him. It's another sack. This time it's a legal one, though, for Warfel. And fourth down now for WIUP-FM. And yes, it would give TV the ball, the 2-yard line. They turned over. But at this point, 28-0. And the way the offense has been looking for IUP-TV, they're going to go for it here. Well, we have a stoppage in play momentarily. As actually as the referees are discussing, we have a bit of an altercation between Marquita Holmes and Ashley Leister, exchanging some words. The frustration pouring out here for the WIUP-FM team. Not exactly sure what we're trying to figure out here with the referees, as well as Matt Albright's out there talking with Tyrone Jones, as well as Marquita Holmes and Cal Pilar out there listening in. Now Ronnie Zyber having some words with Will Thompson. Well, he's having a little bit of a brouhaha here. Now let's get to business. Looks like they figured out the business they were trying to figure out, and it's now fourth down at the 48. Got to get to the 40. Johnson's going to take the snap. He's going to throw down the field. And it's intercepted. Peliera with the interception. And he's going to lose yards on that return. It's going to end up back at the 15-yard line. But it will be IUP-TV's ball again. Another turnover for WIUP-FM. Not even 20 minutes in. That's their third turnover. We'll be back. TV up big in the Football Classic. Back at the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic 2011. IUP-TV off to a huge start. 28-0 here with 10:07 left in the second quarter, and they just got the ball back on another interception for Lou Peliora, his second of the day, as a quick throw out to Tim Quigley starts off this drive for IUP-TV. And it's good for a gain of 5. Anthony Schurer on the tackle. Just short of a first down. They're going to mark it at about the 30 and a half yard line. As Havener tells him to go again as he throws and overthrows Ian Hanford on that one. Havener takes the blame for that one. A little bit too much adrenaline on that throw, as we are now looking at a 3rd and short. Again, have to get across the 30-yard line for a first down. And a quick throw out to Nick Castro, and he gets the first. And he almost broke that one. He gets brought down at about the 27-yard line, but I don't think if that happened, he was going to be off for the races, and nobody was going to catch him. And it's a gain of 4 and a first down for IUP-TV, chugging along as they have this whole game, motoring right over WIUP-FM so far, 28-0 right out of the gate. Havener lines him up again as Nick Castro, that's actually Quigley trying to work his flag on. It's been a while since that catch. He still can't get his flag to work right the way it should. And he's going to have to try to go here on first down on the 27 as Zyber blitzes. Havener throws it up and almost actually gets it out to Erica Stanish. She was out deep. Had to try to come back for the ball, but couldn't quite do so at second down. She was open on that one. Had gotten away from the coverage, but couldn't quite get back to the ball. Coverage on the play, for the record, was by Julie Coyne. Havener lining up again to the 27. And, well, hold on. This should be second down, but the referees have signaled this was third down. Another referee error. The first, it should have been, that should have been second down for certain. This should be third. They're signaling it as fourth down at the 27-yard line. Havener now he has to get to the 20 just to keep this drive alive. As Zyber with the blitz, and he gets him. It was incomplete anyway. Didn't matter. They're going to call it a sack. Ronnie Zyber with the sack, and FM finally gets a break they need. A turnover on downs for IUP-TV. As we go right now to another interview. Krista Grossman is with Andrew Piper.
For the IUP-TV, how are you guys playing so far?
I think we got a good strategy going right now. We're just, playing a short offense and keeping the defense tight on them so they can't get any yards on us.
Are you pretty confident that you guys are going to win?
Well, the way that the game's looking right now, I think we got a pretty good shot at winning.
I like the sound of it. How's the game going so far for you?
Well, currently we're winning. Radio's way behind. They're talking a bunch of smack, but they don't have anything to back up their talk, it seems.
I see that over there. I see all that fighting. So what's up with the fighting? What's going on with that?
Don't ask me. I don't know.
It seems you're getting intense. Thank you for the interview. I appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you, Carissa Zyber. Thrown towards the end zone and can't quite connect. Not sure if he was going for Holmes, who wasn't looking for the ball, or Scherer, who's sitting in the end zone. But it falls incomplete, second down. Looking for a score here to try to get right back into this game at all. They've been completely out of it so far. But with the turnover on downs, a little help from the referee error, they will line it up at the 21. Zyber looking. Now throws short, and it is caught on the play by Pilar. It's a first down out to the 17-yard line. Get back to the line here. First down to 17. Clock now at 6:15 left in the first half. Zyber is going to back it up and take the snap. Looking. Here's the blitz. Here's a throw, and it's caught in the end zone. Vaughn Johnson in the back of the end zone, and WIUP-FM is on the board, and that's a cause worth dancing for. 21-yard touchdown pass, and that was a bullet with the blitz on. No way Tom's intercepting that one, and look at those moves. Even Tom's gets a chuckle out of that one. Here's a different scenario for WIUP-FM. TV has a former high school kicker on their roster. WIUP-FM, they said they have no one who can even get it close to an extra point or field goal. So they're going to have to resort to two-point conversions throughout this game. And that's what they're going to do here with 6:03 left in the second quarter. They're finally on the board. Can they add on two more to make it a 20-point game? Johnson's going to be under quarterback this time. Rolls out, throw for Zyber, and it's in there for the 2-point conversion. 28-8 now your score. So WIUP-FM breathing some life now. Finally getting on the board after a 3-play, 21-yard drive off the turnover on downs by IUP-TV. And it ends with the Vaughn Johnson touchdown catch. And a correction to that graphic, it actually was a 17-yard touchdown catch. Nonetheless, TV, now they're actually finally taking over at their 50 for the first time since the start of this game, as whispering some instructions to Ashley Leister comes in now on offense. As Havener drops, he's going deep down the field for Stanish, and Castro undercuts it. I think that was going for Erica Stanish, but Castro's on the other side of the field, cuts back in towards the center, and he undercuts the route. He gives an apology to Stanish. Havener gives him a hug because it's a first down. Back at the 16-yard line. That was indeed going for Stanish. But Castro gets under it. And now FM has to take another timeout. And actually, that's it for their timeouts. That's their last timeout for the half, with 5:32 left in the half. As Castro and Stanish talk about this. Here it is again. Look at that. Cut right in. He didn't know if that was for him or I don't know what, but the two share an exchange there. Like, Stanish is probably wondering, hey, that was my ball. That was my touchdown. And Castro stole it right out of her hands. FM gets everything together now. We are back to play. First down to 16. Havener with the blitz from Albright. He's going to run to the 10, to the 5. He will score another rushing touchdown for Crispin Havener, his second of the game. And IUP-TV now up 34-8. Still running the whole way back to the sidelines. We take a look again. Is station manager on the FM side. Can't quite catch the TV station manager. Just a bit too fast. Smiley knows he beat his counterpart on the FM side as Rupert blasts that one through for the extra point. 35-8. The route appears to be on for IUP-TV as we take a look at this scoring drive. You see the stats for Havener. 3 carries, 67 yards, his second rushing touchdown of the game. It was set up by the long bomb caught by Mike Nicastro. Now FM, just when they were getting some life into this game, 2 quick plays and they're right back down to being down by over 20 points. Cyber's going to take the deep snap as they start first down at the 50, trying to go out to Johnson and can't quite get it to him. Just a bit out of his reach on that one. That would have been a big play. He was pretty well open on that one, but can't quite connect on it, and it'll bring up second down. Cyber having a bit of a rough go on his turn as quarterback here in this one. 4 different players have been quarterbacks so far for WIUP-FM as Cyber throws another one, and that one is also over Johnson's head. Can't quite connect with the players downfield. It's been a rough go at quarterback for Zyber. as he's going to try this again. The blitz from Quigley scrambles away, and now he's going to go downfield himself. Taking a play out of the Havener playbook. It's a first down. Gain of 17 on that one. Fleet of foot gets around Quigley and has a lot of space to run before being forced out of bounds. First down for IUP-FM at the 33. Throw out to Holmes, who drops it. Got our hands on that one. Couldn't bring it in. They'll try again on second down at the 33-yard line. Clock now inside of 3:30 in this half. Zyber looking. Quigley coming at him again. Zyber still looking. He's going to run it again. Gets around Quigley. That's the 20-yard line. First down and more than 15, and he slides down at about the 13-yard line. A gain of 20 on that run. So now they're finally getting deep in the territory. Up to the 13-yard line will be first down at the 13. Trying to get another touchdown to keep the pace here with IUP-TV. Get back in this game. Cyber sends him. Looking. Thrown into the end zone. Intercepted! Will Toms coming out! Nobody's going to get him. Zyber's the only man who can. He gets around him. It's a touchdown for IUP-TV. Another touchdown return for Will Toms. $52 yards. A second touchdown return for Will Toms in this quarter. 41-8 IUP-TV. Davis falls down, but I think that throw was actually underthrown anyway. I don't think Davis was going to get to that. Toms only had to get around Zyber. That's pretty easily done with a little help from his friends. 52-yard return for a touchdown. And just when FM looks like they had a shot, TV blows it right past them again. As we go now down to the field, Krista Grossman has Crispin
Okay,
Havener.
here we have Crispin again. So, how's it going so far?
Well, they're not even bothering to touch me, so I'm getting a lot of good runs here. And I'm thank God we got a lot of talent on this team, both offensive and defensively. They're getting open, the defense is making interceptions. It's a piece of cake out there so far.
I can tell you're all like sweaty and stuff. You guys are working out there.
Hey, hard-working people here. That's what we do.
So, by the results of this so far, do you think we're going to win?
Fingers crossed. It's we still got a second half to play, but we're confident. We're confident we got this.
I mean, you guys are way up there already.
Well,
so.
hey, there's been bigger comes back before. We just got to stay focused on what we've been doing, and we'll be fine.
So I've been over here on the sidelines, and I've noticed there's a lot of fighting going on.
Well, this started out friendly, but that's what happens when you have when you get out strong like that. Their team feels they got to talk tough because they aren't playing tough. So we'll see what happens in the
That was
second half.
nicely explained. All right.
We'll try that.
Thanks for the interview, and good luck the
you,
rest of the game.
Thank you, Carissa, for that interview. As you just saw the completion out there for an 11-yard gain and a first down for WIUP-FM. As we approach the 2-minute warning, they're going to get one more play off, and it's a pass out to Zyber, up the sideline, cuts back in, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, WIUP-FM. Ronnie Zyber, 39 yards. His speed killed them on that one. Just a short screen play on this one. But there's a hole. Be right in between there, between Ostakovich and it looks like Delaney McDermott. And he bolts into the end zone. And so that's just, I think, what they needed there. A 2-play drive, score quickly. Maybe they can have a chance now if they can get a 3 and out. Get another drive before the half. And they will have the ball likely first because they deferred the coin toss in the second half. Here's a 2-point conversion play. Johnson trying to get it out towards Burke, but it's tipped away by Andrew Piper. And so we have hit the 2-minute warning. WIUP-FM trying to get back in this one, 42-14. We'll be back right after this. WIUP-FM scores at the 2-minute warning on a 39-yard touchdown pass from Kyle Pilar to Ronnie Zyber. Zyber did most of the work on that one, though, as he speeds through the defense. And now we have a 42-14 game. IUP-FM just trying to keep pace in this one with the high-flying TV offense and defense scoring. 2 touchdown returns in this quarter for Will Toms as Havener, I think, catches the FM team off guard. He pitches it to Misha Fuller, who gets all the way up to the 30-yard line. I don't think the WIUP-FM defense was ready for that one, but referee spotted the ball, TV took it, and that's what FM's trying to say. Hey, wait a second. Don't we get a chance to get ready? But no, they don't, because they're not the ones up against the delay clock. However, in the time clock, the game clock is running now. We're inside a minute 20. Havener getting everybody up to the line at the 30-yard line. Havener with the blitz. Throws it quickly out to Hanford. Hanford tries to swim away, but he cannot. Johnson gets him and holds it only to a short gain of about 5 yards. He's second down at the 25-yard line. FM hoping the TV does not score again. Havener with the blitz, throws it out to Werfel. Werfel trying to get past the 20, and he does at the first down. But the clock continues to run. Inside now 30 seconds. Havener trying to get everybody up to the line. I don't think everybody's quite aware of the clock situation. Now they're rushing back. Havener with the snap. Tries to go one way, now goes back the other way with the blitz from Scherer. And they're going to signal it a sack. They said Scherer got him. And Havener, I don't think, completely agrees with that. A very exasperated timeout call there. I don't think he agreed with that call of it being a sack. He thought it was an incomplete, which would have stopped the clock a lot sooner. But it is a timeout called on that play. They do have one more remaining. Let's take a look here. I think he got rid of the flag got pulled on that one. I don't think Havener has any argument. Just got pulled, looks like right before the pass was thrown. We've called Scherer's name a lot on defense. He's been one of the lone bright spots in this game. That's his 3rd sack of the first half. It's a key one because now with 8 seconds left, TV maybe has time for 2 plays. They're going to try to pitch out to Nicastro. Nicastro looks to throw. He's throwing towards the end zone and can't quite get it to Erica Stanish. Vaughn Johnson on the coverage. TV wants pass interference. Havener furious about this one, but he's not going to get the call. What's the difference, though? It's a blowout so far. 42-14. IUP-TV is out big as we head to halftime. When we return here from George P. Miller Stadium, we will have your full first half highlights and hopefully some further insight into this second half. For now, though, it's IUP-TV 42, WIUP-FM 14. We'll be back with the halftime report right after this message. Halftime here at George P. Miller Stadium for the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic with the score IUP-TV 42, WIUP-FM 14. Now let's get to some of the first half highlights. It all started on the first drive with Crispin Havener scrambling on a 3rd and long, breaking through a tackle attempt by Vaughn Johnson and scampering for the 37-yard touchdown, getting IUP-TV on the board. And following an interception, TV scored again, this time through the air, as Ian Hanford catches this 11-yard touchdown pass for a 14-0 lead. FM couldn't get going, fumbling a handoff on the first play of their second drive, which led to a 3-and-out. There, IUP-TV went on a nearly 6-minute drive that resulted in this 1-yard touchdown at the start of the second quarter, and TV began pulling away on this one, and 2 plays into FM's third drive. Disaster, as Will Toms goes pick 6 from 28 yards out. Big lead now for IUP-TV, and following another interception though, FM finally gets a stop here as Zyber sacks Havener on 4th down, which leads to Zyber himself. Right here, tossing a 21-yarder to Vaughn Johnson to get them finally on the board. You tack on a 2-pointer to that, it's 28-8, but TV comes right back with this 34-yard bomb. It was initially intended, as you can see, for Eric Stanich, but it's snagged out of the air by Mike DeCastro, who undercut the route. And on the next play, Havener does it again with his feet, getting around Matt Albright, his station manager on the FM side of things, for this 16-yard touchdown. And just when FM finally gets a long sustaining drive, thanks to two long Zyber scrambles, the ultimate disaster as Davis falls down. It was an underthrown pass anyway. Tom picked it off, and he goes 52 yards to the house, his second interception return of the quarter. FM would score on their next drive on this Zyber 39-yard touchdown pass from Pilar, but the damage has been done so far, 42-14 at the half. And as we take a look at the numbers, the stats so far reflect that. TV leads in all major statistical categories so far. Radio right now actually is just 7 for 19 through the air with 4 interceptions. They actually can't decide who should be their quarterback. It has gone between Pilar, Johnson, and Zyber. Holmes threw one of those, as you saw, the interceptions, returned for a touchdown, but Crispin Havener has been the lone man in charge on TV for the most part. We did have that trick play at the end of the half, but Havener is 14 for 23 right now, 133 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air, and on the ground he also has 2 touchdowns on 3 carries. Right now, the other member of our announcing team, Carissa Grossman, is on the sidelines with another interview. Carissa.
Here we are with Will Toms. He's what position do you play here?
I'm actually playing cornerback right now. Game's going pretty well. I like it.
So, what do you think's going to happen? Are you guys going to win? Are you guys going to lose?
Let me put it to you this way. The TV team is not going to lose. We're up right now by a decent margin. I'm contributing. I got 2 interceptions, both returned for touchdowns. So, radio, if you're listening, TV killed the radio star. That's all I got to say.
That was pretty impressive. All right.
Thank you, Carissa. We'll have the second half here of the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic right after you see this. Fans in the stands are getting ready here for the start of the third quarter as we welcome you back to the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic. WIUP-FM deferred the coin toss to the second half, so they will take the ball here at the 50-yard line as Kyle Pilar will start this half as the quarterback. He makes a quick pass out to Davis, who cuts back his field. Still running actually, as I thought he got down for a second, but alas, he is still up, and down he goes after a gain of 12. It's a first down right off the gate for IUP-FM. They need a fast start here as they get the ball first. Need some stops to get back into this game. Pilar, quick throw. Actually, it looks more like a backwards pass to Davis. Davis still trying to find some room, and he is brought down after a short gain of 4. Werfel, man who pulls the flag on that one. Trying to get the line. Pilar takes the snap. Looking, there's the blitz by Werfel, and he gets him. Up, and here comes the flag. Goes too soon. Referee's going to say that blitz was illegal. Did not give Pilar 3 seconds, as is stated in the rules of the game. So 3 seconds before the blitz can come. Let's see if that was the case. Oh yeah. Yep, that was not even close on that one again. That's actually another illegal blitz for Werfel. He's had a couple of those throughout this game. So it's first down after the penalty at the 29. Pilar looking, throws, and it's caught by Scherer. He goes down to the ground. He's still trying to run, but he's down. He's listed as down on that one. College rules state you hit the ground, it's as good as a tackle. It's a gain of 3 on the play. It'll be second down to 26. Pilar, quick throw to Johnson. Up the middle, trying to get around Werfel, but he cannot. Werfel grabs the flag, gain of 4. And we'll bring up a third and short. Hurry up continues. And now, actually, Pilar's going to call for the huddle here. Slow things down. It's a crucial third down. They need to keep this drive alive. Need to get a score here and try to get back any semblance of a chance in this one. Johnson's going to take the snap on this one. The carousel of quarterbacks continues. Johnson calling out some motions. It's Holmes in motion. Takes the snap. Looking, throws, and it's complete to Holmes for a short gain, but it's enough for a first down as it goes past the 20 for a gain of 5 up to the 17-yard line. Now the hurry up will continue again. Johnson's going to stay at quarterback. Does a little check with me to Galzeski. Takes and he's going to give it to Pilar up the middle. And he is brought down on that one after a gain of about 4 yards. Actually, they'll give him 5 on that. Werfel was in on the tackle. It's second down at the 12. Johnson looking, throws, and just out of the reach of Cal Pilar. Now we'll bring up another crucial third down situation for WIUP-FM. Johnson remains at quarterback. Looking downfield, looking, now thrown towards the end zone for Marquita Holmes, who beats the coverage of Ashley Leister, and she's in there for a WIUP-FM touchdown. Just what WIUP-FM needed, a 6 right out of the half. Holmes open. Leister gets there, but she is behind and falls further behind as that ball goes up in the air. Loses track of the ball. Here's a 2-point conversion attempt. It's a give to Davis, and he's in there. 2-point conversion makes it a 20-point game, 42-22. And now Havener marches out the TV offense back onto the field. If we take a look at that drive summary, it was an 8-play drive of 50 yards. They do it in 4 minutes, and it ends with that Holmes touchdown pass from Vaughn Johnson. Havener huddles up the TV team as the defense for WIUP-FM comes back out. Trying to stop this momentum here that FM's trying to get. With that touchdown right out of the gates. Clock starts. Here we go. First down at the 50-yard line. Havener gives the go. He's going to try to go long again, the Stanish. They've tried that play a couple times, and they've just missed, I think, every time. Just out of her reach on that one. And it'll be second down. We know from the start of the game, Havener told us that they want to try to just deliberately get the ball down the field, preferably on short routes, but they have thrown long on several occasions. As they try on second down at the 50, trying to go out to McDermott, who hits her right in the chest, and she drops it. That couldn't have been an easier catch to make, but alas, she cannot hold on. A lot of the original starting offense is out on this one. The Castro's not in there. And neither is Carney as Havener takes the snap, rolls out, trying to go for Hanford, who makes the catch. Near the first down yardage. Is it enough? Yes, it is. First down. As Havener emphatically gets back to the Center of the field, let's take a look at this one. Beats Pilar, does Hanford. And it is enough for a first down. Just past the 40. With the go signal, Havener rolling out to his left, going downfield for Stanish, who was open again, and again it's overthrown going towards her. Can't quite seem to connect to her. I think he's trying to get to her for a reason, maybe because of the whole draft situation, trying to get her heavily involved, and that's the reason why he wanted to take her. Best female athlete available, and he needed another female athlete to go along with Ashley Leister on his offense. So Leister is out on this one. It's McDermott, the other female, in as they take the play here, and Havener overthrows Hanford this time. A little bit of a shaky start here for Havener on this drive, 1 for 5. At the end of the first half, as you know, he was, at that point, 14 of 23. Now it's third down at the 40-yard line. Havener scrambles, trying to go out to Pelliera, and just off his fingertips. That would have been a heck of a catch if he had brought that in. Another overthrow for Havener. And a rough start for TV out of the gates. And looks like Havener's singling for Rupert to come out. And they will punt this away. Trying to get the right amount of people on the field. Right now they only have 6. Rupert's going to punt it, and Pelliero was still trying to get beyond the line of scrimmage there. And this one's not going to count. Oh, and they're wishing it did. Rupert made a beautiful punt. That was inside the 5-yard line going out of bounds. But it's an illegal play. Pelliero did not get back on the field. He went out with Havener when Rupert was coming out. And they only had 6 people on the field. So Pelliero trying to get back in there, but he didn't get back across the 40-yard line before Rupert punted that one. So he has to punt it again. Back at the 45. Take 2. This one down the middle, and it'll be a touchback. WIP-FM will take the ball at the 50-yard line. So now WIP-FM has a real chance to get right into this game, make it a 2-score game now, as the defense holds the TV offense one of the first times in this game. And it'll be interesting to see who the quarterback will be on this one. Been going back and forth recently between Flard and Vaughn Johnson. Zyber, he had a bit of a rough go of it. It only ended up at the end of the first half. I believe it was only a 2 for 9 performance. 25 yards. Did have a touchdown now. Costly. Pick 6, and now some more confusion for FM. And they have to call timeout. They had a problem with that in the first half. They ran out of timeouts with about 6 minutes to go. And they have to take their first one here. It's at 7:32 left in the third quarter. Scherer trying to rally the troops here, trying to get back into this football game. As Pilar is going to be the quarterback. He pumps. Now he's throwing out the Scherer. Nicastro pursues him, and there goes Scherer. Ostakovic isn't going to get him. It's a 50-yard touchdown for WIUP-FM to Anthony Scherer. And just like that, it's a 2-score game. Scherer just got open. Toms was originally on the coverage, it looks like. Then he went for the blitz. Nicastro tried to get back to him, but cannot. And no way is Noel Ostakovic going to catch him. As he high steps his way to the end zone. And now here comes a 2-point conversion play. They can make this a 12-point game. Johnson's going to be the quarterback, out to Holmes, and that won't happen. It's intercepted in the end zone by Ashley Leister. The conversion fails, but all of a sudden, 8 minutes into the second half, it's a 2-score game after the 50-yard play to Anthony Scherer. IUP-TV will try to halt this momentum when we come back. Just when it looked like IUP-TV was going to run away with this game, WIUP-FM scores their first 2 drives of the second half, capped off by a streaking Anthony Scherer going 50 yards for a touchdown, and now Crispin Havener has some work to do on offense. Now it's a 14-point game as he takes the play, and it's caught by Carney for a gain of 8. Scherer, the man who just scored that 50-yard bomb, is in on the tackle. He has been a defensive menace, one of the lone bright spots of the first half for FM. He gets them going on offense too on that last play. Now it's on second down at the 42. Havener rolling with the blitz. Throws it downfield and can't quite connect with Delaney McDermott. Now a crucial third down play for IUP-TV. They go 3 and out here. FM, with their momentum, they could get right back into a 1-score game. Lining it up. Havener rolls. Looks, throws, finds Carney, first down, and more. Carney streaking up the field to the 25, and he goes out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. A big first down for IUP-TV. Havener tried rolling to his left and goes to his right when he sees Carney. And up the sideline he went. Davis was the man who finally pulled the flag. Actually, I think he may have even gotten out of bounds before that because they mark it at the 19-yard line. Havener, the quick pass out to Stanish. Stanish with their first catch of the game. They've gone to her several times but haven't been able to connect. They connect on the short one there for a gain of 6. Brings up second down at the 13. Clock down to 5:23. Havener rolling to his right, throws. It's Carney, and he's in there. Touchdown, IUP-TV. "13 yards to Josh Carney." And momentarily, TV has halted the momentum of WIUP-FM. FM was complaining on the play right afterwards that there should have been pass interference on that little swim move that Carney threw out there. Refs let it go. Rupert out for the extra point. Need to give Rupert some room. You're not allowed to block these kicks. And he blasts that one. I think that one will be landing shortly, roughly in Johnstown, I do believe. 5-play, 50-yard drive, goes 2:06, ends in that touchdown pass to Carney from Havener. And IUP-TV goes back out to a 21-point lead, but WIUP-FM has finally figured out how to play some offense here. And let's see if they can keep pace now with TV. 5:14 left in the third quarter.
Ronnie, where's your flag? Throw me one. I fell off.
Plar will first check with Johnson on something. Now he'll take the ball. And it's a give to Johnson, who gives it to Burke. It's a reverse, and it doesn't get anything as Will Toms dives to grab the flag. holding them to only a gain of 3. Trying to do a little trickeration there, but alas, only ends up with 3 yards. Second down at the 47. Tries the more conventional play at the screen out to Zyber, makes another run for it. And a diving stop is the only thing that prevents him from scoring on another screen pass for a touchdown. That diving man was Mike DeCastro, who's in on defense after playing offense for most of the first half. It's a 20-yard gain out to the 27-yard line. Finally, some clicking on offense for WIUP-FM as they throw to Marquita Holmes. Can she get in? No! Piper dives and grabs her flag at the 1. Oh, that one was close. You know, Owalk actually got a finger on that one. I think it was almost intercepted. Oh, yeah, she did. She got a finger on that. Holmes, great concentration to grab that. The only thing that prevents it from being a touchdown is the diving Piper. Gets it at the 1. And the throw out to Galazeski is in there for a touchdown. Chris Galazeski puts WIUP-FM right back into a 2-score game, pending the 2-point attempt. Quick little jump ball, Galazeski, no one around him to get the big man. The former high school linebacker plays tight end effectively on that one, and now here's a 2-point play. Pilar rolls out, going for Sproul, and it's off her hands. Conversion fails, but once again a 15-point game here as WIUP-FM finally clicking offensively. You have to keep in mind, through the first quarter, they had a mere 5 yards. It's a 4-play, 50-yard drive. Ends in that Galazeski touchdown. It was from 3 yards out. And with 3:35 left in the third quarter, IUP-TV once again having to try to keep pace here with the hard-charging WIUP-FM. Havener rolling out with the blitz throws, and it is intercepted! Intercepted on the play by Patrick Burke, but there's a flag. Flag is back about 15 yards away from the line of scrimmage. Let's see what it is. Oh my, too many men on the field. Oh, what a killer. It keeps the drive alive for TV. Let's take a look at it here. There's one. That's the blitzer. Let's count it up here. 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, because there's 8. That is 8 players on the field. And that takes away the turnover. That would have been huge. Would have given the ball inside the 10-yard line. But instead, TV retains the ball. First down again, this time to the 45. Havener rolling out and trying to get it to McDermott down the field, but overthrows her. Oh, you can imagine that would have, if they got a touchdown there, you're back within roughly, they could have, they've gotten a 2-point conversion, 8 points would have made it 49-42. So it could have possibly have been a 1-score game if they had get the ball and scored there on that turnover, but the drive's still alive for TV. Second down at the 45, blitz again. Havener throws and can't quite get it out to, I believe that was Brent Werfel on that one. Havener's passing game has fallen off a little bit in this quarter. And now we have another key third down for IUP-TV. Clock rolls down now to 2:22 in this third quarter. Havener rolling, looking, throws, and it's caught. Carney, first down and more, past the 30. He could go. One person to beat. And Davis gets him inside the 5. Oh, a big play for IUP-TV just when it looked like FM could possibly get the ball back again. Oh, Havener threading the needle there. That one could have been picked. Now that was any closer. Oh man, look at this one. Great catch by Carney to make sure that one wasn't picked. That one, that was threading the needle. If there is a, that's the dictionary definition of that. And Davis keeps the drive alive still at the 4 with the tackle, but Hanford with the touchdown catch hit third of the game. And IUP-TV back up 55-34. So after the big catch by Carney, it's one play later. It's Hanford with the 4-yard touchdown reception. And that'll bring on Rupert for the extra point. Rupert's been sending him to the moon today. He's really enjoying the kicking role in this game. And I think he didn't get it. It's no good. Wide to the left. The only thing he does is kick in this game. Well, he's been on offense a little bit, so we really can't make fun of him. But it's a 55-34 game. Let's take a look at the scoring drive. 5 plays, 50 yards. Hanford, you see, 3rd touchdown catch of the game on 5 receptions for 37 yards. A key target for Crispin Havener in this game. As that drive went 2:07, it's a 21-point game again. And now Pilar trying to get the WIUP-FM team back to within 2 scores as the blitz is on and throws, and it's dropped. Ronnie Zyber couldn't quite grab that one. It'll be 2nd down. Pilar has been the main quarterback of this quarter, and he has looked very well. That was actually his first incomplete pass of the quarter. Pilar trying to go out to Scherer, and he catches it. 1st down and more, past the 40, and Toms has to get the Jets on there in order to prevent that from being another 50-yard touchdown. Here he comes. He gets it, but not before it's a 17-yard gain. It's a 1st down. As it's thrown out to Zyber. Zyber going back out the left side. One man to beat, and Werfel is the one who catches him, but not before a 21-yard gain. And another 1st down for WIUP-FM. And that will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. WIUP-FM trying to drive again as we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. They're back in this one, though. 55-34. We'll be back with the 4th quarter right after this. Back for the final frame of this IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic. WIUP-FM was down as much as 34 points. They've gotten back within 14 at one point. Right now they're down 21, but they're inside their own 15-yard line. But take a look at the stats through the 3rd quarter. A much better quarter for WIUP-FM at 180 yards in the 3rd quarter. They're now up to 319 yards. A weak quarter for IUP-TV, only 105 yards. But they right now have the lead by 21. But WIUP-FM trying to get right back into it, make it a 2-score game again as we start the 4th quarter. As Pilar under center pumps, now goes out to Holmes, trying to make a move on Leicester, and does. Can she get in there? No, Werfel catches her at the 1-yard line. It is a gain of 12 though on a 1st down. Pilar trying to set him up. Takes it. Then a quick pitch out to Johnson. He's in there. Touchdown. WIUP-FM. 55-40 now. Back to within a 2-score game. They'll attempt a 2-point conversion. And Cal Pilar the whole quarterback situation was kind of screwy in the beginning, but now he's looking good. But as Johnson is going to take the 2-point play, and he gets it out to Zyber is in there. Backpedals into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. But as we were mentioning with Pilar, in the third quarter, he was 8 for 9 for 151 yards and a touchdown. Kind of situating that quarterback situation. We have 4 different players for FM so far, haven't taken snaps at under center, But Pilar had a good third quarter. He has been the primary quarterback since the start of the half. And has paid off as WIP-FM back within 13 points. And now Havener once again having to see what he can do on the offensive front. He struggled in this third quarter, and the struggles are continuing here. We have a penalty. This one's actually going to be on FM, though. It's 8 players on the field again. Second time they've been called for that in the half. The first time was a costly one. It cost them an interception. Trying again, up at the 45. Tom's in motion. Havener waiting till he's set. He's set, and they go. Havener has to scramble. He gives it to Pelliera. Behind the line, he's going to get some yardage here. First down and more. Up past the 35, the 30. And I believe he stepped out of bounds some point. They just whistle it dead. They're going to give him out of bounds the 18-yard line. He does a flip into the end zone. Havener has to backpedal because of the blitz. He gives it off to Pelliera, who's just been hanging out behind the line of scrimmage. Gets around more in her reach. Gets around a couple more reaches. And he stepped out. Let's see where he stepped out. Right there as Davis was trying to get him. And they will mark it down at the 18-yard line. And there's that flip again. And they whistle it dead. Havener doesn't know it. It's a touchdown pass out to Carney, but this one has been stopped. And now they're letting him know, hey, come on back. We have a penalty here. Offsides on IUP-TV. Yep, right out there on Will Toms. He jumped the line. Trying to anticipate when Crispin was going to say go. Crispin didn't say go, and Will thought he would. And it cost them a touchdown in all likelihood, on this play at least. Havener rolling out with the blitz. Throws, trying to get it out to Quigley. And it is broken up. At the 23. They need to get to the 10 because they were already past the 20-yard line. Again, got to get to the 40, 30, 20, or 10 to get a fresh set of downs. They already passed the 20, so they have to get to the 10. And another flag is down as this one is caught for a first down temporarily. Let's see what the flag is. It's a false start. Another penalty for TV. That's been one of their sore spots in this game so far. Oh my. I have no idea what Lainey McDermott was thinking there. She's a good 2 yards ahead of where she should have been. An exasperated go for Havener as he pitches it out forward to Pelliera, making some moves up past the 25 to the 20, and he stumbles down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 12 on that one. Bring up a third down at the 16-yard line. 12-yard catch on the play for Pelliera, who's been big on this drive for the IUP-TV offense. Havener trying to get everyone set now. A crucial third down. Havener rolling out, looking, throws for Toms, and he's in for the end zone for a touchdown. Toms with his speed gets a big break off the cut, and he's in for the 16-yard touchdown pass. 61 points already so far for IUP-TV. And Havener's favorite play, the rollout this time, it's not to Hanford, but it's to Will Toms, a much speedier option on that one. It has the same result, and while that play was going on, Carissa Grossman's catching up with Marquita Holmes.
Okay, here we have Marquita. She's part of the WIUP-FM radio. So what do you think? How is everything going over here?
We started out a little lackluster. I think we underestimated them. I'll be the first to admit. But I'm getting hoarse because I've been trash talking the whole time. But we're back in it. We're making a game of it. I don't want anybody to take personal offense to this. It's a game. You know, we're out here having fun. We're getting back in it. You know, a couple more stops. We never know.
Thank you, Carissa. And so, a 5-play touchdown drive. The pass to Will Toms. A big touchdown for IUP-TV. Trying to hold off now, WIUP-FM. Not the case as we've been mentioning in the first half, but WIUP-FM trying once again get back within 2 scores, and they start off with the handoff to Laura Sproul, and it doesn't net much. We'll give her 4 on that one. Second down now at the 46-yard line. And we have a flag down. Pilar throws, and it's caught by Johnson near the first down yardage. Let's check what the flag is. And it's offsides on FM. So that'll back them up, back to the 48-yard line, half the distance. Fleur looking now to see what he wants to do next. Looking downfield, comes a blitz by Toms, and he has to get rid of it, trying to go out to Anthony Scherer, but it falls incomplete. Now third down at the 48-yard line. WIUP-FM trying to keep this momentum going that they've had here in the second half, scoring on all their possessions so far. As Pilar going deep down the field for Holmes, and just out of her reach. Fuller on the coverage, but Holmes had her beat. That would have been a race for the end zone if she had gotten that one. But now it is a crucial 4th down decision for WIUP-FM. And they're going to go for it. 4th down at the 48-yard line. Lar throws, and it's caught by Holmes. Gets around a tackle by Owak, and she gets a first down up to the 35-yard line. Misha Fuller with the pull of the flag, but not after a 14-yard gain on that one. Orful was in on the blitz, and I think if Owak had gotten that tackle, that would have been short of a first down, but Holmes gets around, and it's a first down up to the 34-yard line. Pilar now a quick pass out to Zyber, and that one doesn't get much. That gets a yard at the most, or Warfel gets in there. Trying to get the short passes going here, trying to get something to break away. Thing looks like out of the TV book. from the 35. Johnson in a quarterback now. Looking, throws, and it's tipped and intercepted. Will Toms again. Another interception for Will Toms, his third of the game. And that one's returned out to the 26-yard line. He's trying to go out to Cunningham, off his fingertips and right into the hands of Toms. We'll be back. (62-42) midway through the fourth quarter. Momentum has been stopped for FM based on that turnover. But right now, Chris Grossman's down with Mike DeCastro. They spoke during the break.
We have Mike here, so what position do you play?
Today I was all-purpose everything. I played a little bit of running back, a little bit of wide receiver, a little bit of quarterback, a little bit of defense, not very well. But all that matters is we came out here, we had a lot of fun, both sides. I know there was a little back and forth throughout the game, but no matter what they say, we're still going to be friends after it. So I guess that's all that matters. We're giving the PC answer, too. But
I like that. So you want to give out any shout-outs?
Absolutely. I want to name offensive MVP of the game, Crispin Havener, at quarterback. He played a fantastic game. I think he had 800,050 touchdowns. That's a lot of touchdowns. And defensive MVP, Will Toms, 4 interceptions, I think. And we had a lot of fun. Those guys did great, and we'll see radio next year.
I like that. So did the game go as you expected it? Did you think IUP-TV was going to win? Or
I hate to say yes, because I hate to sound a bit, full of ourselves, but we came in thinking we had the upper hand. I think they did too. That's how, that's what both teams' mentality should be. I think in the end, we're ready for a rematch. So if they want us anytime, we'll be ready for it.
Okay, well, I think we're going to have a rematch in the spring, so...
ASAP. Yeah, let's do it. Will you be there?
Of course.
I guess I'm coming too.
Thanks for the interview.
Of course.
Always the womanizer is Mike DeCastro, but right now, TV has some issues of their own. They are facing a fourth down here at the 24-yard line after 3 straight incompletions, 2 of them to Ostakovich. Here's the fourth down play. Havener rolling back to the center, now rolling to his left. He throws out. It's Ostakovich. Will the big man score? Oh, Ronnie Zyber gets him at the 1. Oh, no, Ostakovich almost had it. Oh, man, the big man almost got in the end zone. Let's take a look at this one. What a move there by Havener, crossing his field. Wide open was Noah Ostakovich. Oh, and a quick dive there by Zyber is the thing that saves it. Havener thought he scored, and so close. But yet so far away. First down at the 1, and we're rolling around, but there's a flag. Penalty comes out here. It's going to be a false start again. Another false start on this one. That is IUP-TV's 11th penalty of this game. Usually when you have that many penalties, you're the one who's down 20 points. It really hasn't hurt them too much in this game, as Havener now backpedaling and throws it up and can't quite connect with Josh Carty coverage on the play by Vaughn Johnson. Havener complaining about how fast that blitz came in. Looks like he had a valid point there. Second down and 6. Another quick blitz. And it's out to Pelliera. Pelliera makes a move and he's gone. Touchdown. They throw a flag, but that's going to be for the illegal blitz. So that'll most likely be declined. And that touchdown will stand 68-42. IUP-TV. As we take a look at this one again. Oh my gosh, you didn't even get a second on that one. Doesn't matter, it gets out to Pelliera, makes a move around Davis, and the dive for the touchdown. Now Rupert on for the extra point, and he blasted home 69-42. This drive goes 6 plays for 24 yards. It goes 3 minutes and 18 seconds. And Noah Ostakovich was the one who almost had that touchdown. He's now down with
Okay, we have Noel here. So what do you think? How's the game going?
I think the game's going pretty well. I'm enjoying it. We're just trying to keep it friendly. We're staying friendly, but it's good. We got to try.
At least you're trying. So what position do you play?
D. I just got thrown in on offense, I guess. So I'm going to say defense mostly.
Oh, well, good luck with the rest of the game.
Thank you. Have a good one.
keeping it short and sweet. Johnson in a quarterback right now. This is IUP-FM. At this point, I don't think they have much of a chance now. They're going to try to get this thing to be more respectable again as they throw out to Holmes, who's dancing around and gets up to the 40-yard line. 3:30 to go in this one. As WIUP-FM got back into this game, but an interception was off the hands of Cunningham into the hands of Toms, led to the touchdown, and now we sit where we are right now, the 27-point game as Johnson. He's going to heave this one long, and it's intercepted. Guess who? Will Toms. He's got room to run. They're not even going to try to stop him. He takes the kneel at the 1-yard line. He could have had the hat trick. He could have had 3 touchdowns, but alas, he tries to play nice, and he kneels it down at the 1. Vaughn Johnson, another interception. Right into the hands of Toms. And nobody was even going to try to catch him on that one. They were already heading off the field. Will slows up and takes the knee. A little bit of sportsmanship on that one, although from the 1-yard line, the way the offense have been playing for IUP-TV, it might be a little bit tough to keep them out unless they shoot their own foot. 2:43 left in this ball game. 69-42 in this 2011 IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic at George P. Miller Stadium in Indiana. Havener takes the snap. Rolls out, looking, trying for a walk, and can't quite connect. Trying to spread the wealth on the touchdowns, but can't quite get it to Owak. Bring up second down. Havener back at the line. And, well, they hand it off to Quigley, who gets in, but it looks like FM took a timeout right before that with 2:02 left in this ball game. The big man, they're trying to run the refrigerator play on that one. But FM calls the timeout and spoils his dream. So, TV back in the huddle. And they'll break from it. Maybe they'll try to give it back to Quigley again on the same play. Let's see. Quigley's down in the lineman formation. They pitch it back to Carney, who throws a jump pass towards Quigley, and it's picked off, actually. Davis gets into Davis's hands, and it's a touchback. They pull the flag in the end zone. A moment of celebration in an otherwise rough game for the most part for WIUP-FM. Looks like that ball got tipped up and just so happened to fall right into Davis's hands as we hit the 2-minute warning here at George P. Miller Stadium. The trick play trying to go to Quigley, and yes, it does roll right into Davis's hands. We'll be back. Last 2 minutes of this IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM Football Classic. IUP-TV almost scored another touchdown. Will Toms decided to take a kneel at the 1, and when they do try to get it with the offense, a trick play turns into an interception, and so WIUP-FM looking to try to make this a more respectable score here with 2 minutes left to go. At the 50-yard line following the touchback on the interception, Pilar is back under center. And he pumps, and he throws, and it's incomplete. Going for Burke on that one. It'll bring up second down with 1:52 left in this ball game. The first in what the organizers of the event hope is a long-lasting tradition. They said that TV and radio used to have many events together in a variety of sports, but the practice had died off in recent years, trying to bring it back. And FM's really probably going to be wanting to have some sort of rematch after this one in whatever sport they decide. Football has not been their game, especially in the first half. I think personally, if the first half had gone a little bit better for them, they had way too many mistakes early. This game would definitely be a lot more in their favor. They have played a lot better in the second half as they go out to Zyber, makes the catch, and Piper won't get him. It's a touchdown. Zyber with the big touchdown, and he shows a little skin, I think, to the cameraman there. But it's a big, long touchdown pass of 50 yards to Ronnie Zyber. Piper did try to go for the reach. It didn't happen. Look at that face of determination. And say hello to my little friend, I guess. I don't know. Regardless, here's the two-point conversion play. Trying to make it a 69-50 game with 105 seconds left. Johnson's under center. Well, we got a flag here. I think Tom's jumped the gun. And that is what is going to be the call here, I do believe. There it is. There's the official offsides. Now for the 1 yard line, they'll try this again. Johnson without a flag. Says the heck with it. And trying to figure out which one his center is. He gives it to Galazeski, who pounds into the end zone. Uh-oh. Looks like a bowling ball there. Erica Stanish went down in a heap. Bunch of players coming off the bench here wondering why it's not illegal contact for nailing the girl like that. Male to female contact is supposed to be illegal. Josh Jones, who has been an observer and a supporter for TV on the sidelines, comes out, checks on Erica. She's just walking around with a grin. I think she's gonna live on that one. Referees, I think they're still discussing this one. I think they'll let this one go though, for the sheer fact that this game is well out of hand. But, hey, it's been a lot better second half for FM at the very least, especially for Kyle Pilar. His second 50-yard touchdown pass, that's his fourth touchdown of the game, has played a lot better in the second half. But it has been when they've gone to other quarterbacks when the mistakes have happened, when they've tried to have Johnson get in there on some passes. Zyber had some passes in the first half. Holmes threw a pick six when she took the snap herself instead of snapping it back to whoever the quarterback was at the time. It slipped my mind. I believe it was Pilar. Nonetheless, we continue on here. Minute 35 to go. It's a forward pitch to McDermott. Again, trying to spread the wealth here with the lead, trying to get everybody a chance to touch the football. And it's a short gain on that one of 3. Burke was in on the tackle. Second down now at the 47-yard line. Havener trying to get everybody back. They're all anxious about 3 yards up the field. Havener rolling, this time without the Stanisher. Gets past 2 tacklers, make that 3, and she's on the run. Pilar to beat, he dives, he won't get her. And Erica Stanish bites Radio in the butt with a 47-yard touchdown pass. The controversial pick of the TV radio combo draft. She's had a rough day, had a bunch of passes try to go her way. Just out of her reach. This time, no doubt about it. Look at that. A spin move, gets away from Moore, crashes in the sprawl. Pilar tries for the dive, but Stanish is gone. 47-yard touchdown pass, 75 points for IUP-TV. And Tyler Rupert's on now to try to make it 76. And he does. And a raise of the hands for Tyler Rupert. He's had a very busy day kicking the football. Had 11 extra point attempts. He did miss one, though. But look at that, 47-yard touchdown for Eric Stanch. And look at those numbers for Crispin Havener. That touchdown pass put him over the 300-yard mark. 7th touchdown pass of the game that goes along with his 2 rushing touchdowns. 9 total touchdowns for Crispin Havener on 27 of 50 passing. And now Johnson will take it first down at the 50. Trying to get another touchdown here as they hand it off to Davis. Davis trying to make some moves. Gets around quickly. Up past the 30. Still on his feet. He tries to get back towards the center of the field. Werfel trying to chase him down, and he does at the 24-yard line. Big gain on that one of 27 yards. They mark it at the 23. Clock running, and we have a stoppage. FM's taking their last time out with 38 seconds to go in this IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic as it winds down here. A special thank you the organizers want to go out to everyone who helped put this together, including the faculty managers, Dr. Eric Lauber, Dr. Zach Stigler. Also, special thanks to technician Chris Barber for both stations, as well as those who have helped out, the TV crew, our fine tech crew, along with our referees, and the IUP Recreational Office who helped them organize this game, get it here at the stadium. As well, the Cambria Heights High School for providing the flags as a pass falls incomplete. Now with 33 seconds to go. And we also want to thank everyone at home for watching this game, and we hope you continue to tune in to IUP TV as well as tune in to 90.1 WIUP-FM. Second down at the 23. Johnson takes the snap. Looking. Still looking. Now he's going to decide to run it. Now past the 15 to the 10. Trying to make some moves, and he's finally brought down at the 5-yard line. 20 seconds to go. Trying to get one touchdown here. Try to get back within 20 points, maybe 18 if they could get to 2. Now Pilar is going to get the ball back here and take over at quarterback. First and goal, quick pass out to Davis. And he didn't get in. They're saying he's down at the 1. Hurry up, trying to get back to the line, trying to get the score. Pilar, a quick pass, and it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown to Burke for 1 yard out with 11 seconds left. 76-56. Johnson's going to take it here, try to get the 2-point play. Fakes the handoff, throws to Sproul, and again, another 2-point play dropped by Sproul. 76-56 with 11 seconds left. Havener calls for victory formation. But the WIUP-FM does get an opportunity to make it closer here as they get it back within 20 points. What will likely be the final score. There's the final scoring drive in all likelihood. 5 plays, 50 yards. In 51 seconds, it ends in that short touchdown pass. And there's Kyle Pilar's day. He was the leading quarterback for this team, 19 for 27, just under 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Take a look at his after a rainy start, it has cleared up very nicely for the rest of this game. Haven actually going to try one more pass. Out to Leister, who hasn't had a catch yet. But it's in and out of her hands, and as Haven just said, that's enough. Let's get out of here. And he takes the knee. Galazeski gives him a punishment for that, and now there's some, looks like it's some joking battling going on there as this one is over. The first IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic goes to IUP-TV. The final score, IUP-TV 76, WIUP-FM 56. We'll come back with some final highlights and some final thoughts from George P. Miller Stadium when we return. Our final score in the IUP-TV versus WIUP-FM football classic, IUP-TV 76, WIUP-FM 56. And down on the field with the station managers is Carissa Grossman. Carissa.
So, guys, is this like what you expected?
Oh, I fully expected to beat Matt's butt handling. No, I'm kidding. It was a great game. We had a lot of fun. That was the point of doing this, and I think everybody did. A little back and forth, you're gonna have words, but you're going to have that competition, exactly. We all had fun, I think, in the end.
You like to say anything?
Yeah, no, it was a really good game, and yeah, we had a lot of fun out here.
All right, well, congratulations to both of you, and I hope you guys have a great day.
And thank you, Carissa, for all your hard work tonight. Here are the second half highlights. We weren't sure if WIUP-FM would even make a game of this coming into the second half, but not only did they do so, they did it in a hurry. As on the first drive of the second half, they cap off this 8-play drive with a touchdown pass to Marquito Holmes, who wound up leading FM in receptions in this game. The score from 12 yards out made it a 42-22 game after the two-pointer. And following an IUP-TV punt, Pilar beats the blitz going out to Scherer, who makes a move around the Castro, and he's off to the races. A coast-to-coast 50-yard touchdown, and FM back within 14. But then Crispin Havener, who came out struggling in the second half, here fights Josh Carney on a rollout, and Carney does the rest as he gets 23 yards, and that sets up 2 plays later, the exact same play to the exact same receiver. 49-29, TV back up. But after a few long passes by Pilar, it's Vaughn Johnson under center to Galazeski for a 3-yard touchdown. 2-pointer fails as it was dropped by Sproul, so it stays 49-34. But on the first play for TV on their next drive, near disaster, as Havener throws to Carney, but is picked off by Burke. However, as you see, 8 men on the field for FM. That's one too many. So TV keeps the ball, and on third down, Havener threads the needle to Carney, who spins away from a tackle and nearly scores on the play. He's called out of bounds, short on the end zone, so that sets up Havener passing to Ian Hanford for his third touchdown catch of the game, 55-34. Rupert missed the extra point, so that's where it would stay. FM comes right back, though, to complete this touchdown drive on the pass to Pilar to Johnson from 1 yard out with another 2-pointer to make it 55-42. But TV storms right back down the field where Havener finds Toms, who scores from 16 yards out. And then the FM momentum is shut as Johnson, again relieving Pilar, throws this one off the fingertips of Cunningham into the hands of Toms for his third interception of the game. And that sets up this 4th down play as Havener finds Noah Stakovic, who almost rumbles and bumbles his way into the end zone. Then after a false start, Havener dumps this pass off to Pelliera for a 6-yard touchdown pass, which pretty much ended any hope of an FM comeback. And if there were any hopes, they were dashed when Will Toms picks off his 4th pass of the game. Should have taken it all the way to the house as FM just started walking up the field. But you see, he takes a knee at the 1. TV would throw an interception on a trick play as Carney tried a jump pass, which led to 3 plays later, Pilar finding Zyber for another coast-to-coast touchdown to make it 69-50. Zyber ended up with a game-high 131 yards receiving, by the way. But to add some icing to the TV cake, Havener finds Erica Stanish on this short pass. She breaks through 3 tacklers and a desperate dive attempt to score a 47-yard touchdown to make it 76-50. FM does add a garbage 1-yard touchdown pass here from Florida Burke to end this game at our final of 76-56 as we take a look at the final game stats. WIUP-FM caught up to or surpassed IUP-TV in a lot of the game statistics. They were behind on at halftime. The one they didn't want to lead in was the one I think that will haunt them the most as they look back on this game. The 6 turnovers that includes 2 pick sixes at the hands of Will Toms. As we take a look, as we give some final thoughts here, I think the offensive MVP could give it a lot of ways. I think, though, Crispin Havener, though, with his 9 touchdowns, certainly takes the cake with that one. 27-51 on the day, over 340 yards passing. Although shout-outs as well offensively to Ian Hanford, who caught 3 of those touchdown passes, and Josh Carney, who had over 100 yards receiving. And on defense, there's no doubt about who gets it on defense. It's Will Toms. Will Toms, I do believe that Coach Signetti is scouting him currently to play on the team for the rest of this year and next year. 4 interceptions on the day, 2 of them returned for a touchdown. Should have taken back the 3rd one, but in an effort of sportsmanship, took the knee. And that is how this one ends. Final score from George P. Miller Stadium, IUP-TV 76, WIUP-FM 56. That wrapped things up for the 2011 IUP-TV vs. WIUP-FM Football Classic for Carissa Grossman and all the men and women who have put this game together. I'm Chris Bierman saying so long until we meet again.